Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I hope you are doing really well. It is very cold and rainy here in South Carolina, and it's probably not something I should complain about too much because it's in the 30s. But for South Carolina, that's cold, and it's that rainy, wet, miserable cold. So it's not all that pleasant, and it's gray, and it's whatever. But I have a little challenge for myself this morning, and I have a question for you guys. First of all, do you go out and shoot and think, I'm going to produce black and white images before you go out and shoot? I'm going to say for me, ever since the world went digital, I don't think like that. Of course, I used to in the film days, because if you picked up a roll of black and white film, you knew you were shooting black and white. Digitally, however, I always shoot color and then change it later if I feel. Now, there are times when I might take a photograph and think that would look really good in black and white. So at the time that I shoot it, I might think this would be a good black and white shot. But usually before I go out, I don't think like that. But today the challenge is to do just that, intentionally take a black and white photo. Now, the reason I want to do this is because my wife and I recently kind of redid a bathroom in the house here. And we painted it and fixed it up, and we're not completely finished. But there's one wall that's very blank, and it needs a photograph. What I'm picturing is a black and white photograph, nicely framed, and what I'm picturing is some sort of bathroom details, antique faucet sinks or a clawfoot tub, just the foot part or something like that. So we are going to go to an antique store or two, try to find some things like that, get some photographs, and create this image to hang on the wall in the bathroom. Now, I was going to go out, buy the frame, and I was thinking maybe it would have 1 or 2 openings, maybe 3 openings, maybe even 4, all in the same frame, and then I would shoot those 4 detail shots. But I think I'm going to go out and take the photos first and see what I come up with, then get the frame. Because if I bought a frame that had 4 openings and I don't come up with 4 great photographs, then it wouldn't work. So if I only come up with 1 photo that I really like, then I'll get a frame that holds one photo. So we'll see how it goes. But because we're thinking black and white before we even walk out of the house, I'm going to change this video into black and white and kind of get myself going, get into that mindset. So, okay, now we're black and white. Let's think black and white from here on out and have a little adventure to some antique stores. Okay, first antique store. Where are we at? We're in Landrum?
We're between Landrum and Tryon.
Okay, so we're between Landrum and Tryon, which is North Carolina.
No, we're still in South Carolina.
We're still in South Carolina, so we're like right on the state line. So we saw this little antique store. This isn't where we were planning on going, but we're going to stop here and see what we can find. So no bathroom stuff in there. Cool antique store, but I didn't see anything bathroomy, so no photos. On to the next one. Okay, now we're just up the road at the Architectural Warehouse, which you would think this place might have it, huh?
This is what I want right here.
That's what you want, is a big fountain?
Yeah.
Cool.
In the back.
This antique store is fantastic, just amazing stuff, and I actually have now found a few bathroom things, so I'm going to take a few pictures. I'm not sure this is exactly what I was thinking, but I like that nozzle. We might be able to come up with something. And if you come around over here, there are some sinks. Okay, that might have been the shot. A shot, maybe. We'll see. They were kind of in an awkward spot to get to, so I don't know. Lighting, I'm not overly concerned about. The lighting was okay. Super shallow depth of field, so it's all artsy and stuff. So I don't know. We'll keep looking. National Cash Register, Dayton, Ohio. How cool is that? Okay, that place did not disappoint. That's a super cool place with a lot of cool stuff. Very, very expensive though. I'm glad I'm not shopping. But I only found the one little area that had bathroom things, so we're gonna keep moving. There actually is another antique store right next door. We'll go there next. And then keep heading up the highway. Eventually gonna end up in Hendersonville, I think. This store seems to be a lot of knick-knacky type stuff, so I don't know if we're gonna find anything in here, but be kind of a needle in the haystack, so I don't know, we'll keep looking. I found the creepy section. Ever heard of that photographer? I haven't. Okay guys, so it's the next day. I've pulled up 3 images that I like. I really think these could work well. I think I'm starting to settle into one above the other 3 as far as my favorite. I really wasn't thinking just one image when I left yesterday, but I'm okay if this is the one and only shot. We'll find a frame to just film this one. So I'm gonna convert it into black and white real quick. I'll show you that little process. See if we still love it. Okay, so this is the one I like the best. I'm gonna bring it into Photoshop to do the converting. And a lot of times I'll convert things into black and white in Lightroom. It works pretty well, but if you really want to fine tune it, I like to do it in Photoshop. Before I get too far here, I'm going to, I think it's slightly underexposed. Bring the blacks down a little bit. Maybe pull some whites just a little bit and open it. Now I took this image at 125th of a second f2 ISO 320. Yeah, the quality of the image is great, just straight out of the camera. I don't really have to reduce a lot of noise and stuff like that. It's fantastic quality. Love the X100 for that, that alone. It just produces a very quality file. Now the way I'm gonna convert this into black and white, it's going to come over here. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what that's called. Make a black and white layer, and then I can adjust all these things as I see fit. I like to just kind of pull some sliders. There's not a lot of color in this thing to begin with, so the yellows always seem to accentuate the highlights. Okay, I'm also going to add a curves layer because I want to make the blacks super black. Bring the whites up just a little bit. And I think I like that right where it's at. Now, I'm not going to crop it at the moment. I'm going to wait till I find a frame. If I can find a square frame, I actually think it could make a nice square. Maybe something like that. If I find something that's a 16 by 20, the proportion would be more like this. And I like that as well. That looks pretty nice. I'm not going to do any cropping on it until I get the frame, like I said, and then I'll know what I can do as far as that is concerned. But I like where that's at. I'm going to save it for now. Okay, so it's about a week later. I've been meaning to go over and try to find a frame that can go with this photograph, but my wife was out and about yesterday and went into this store that's, it's kind of like a Goodwill or a Salvation Army, and she was looking around for something and happened to find a frame for $3, so she got it. And here it is. It looks to me like it's got somebody's photograph in it. Nice crooked horizon line. It's not the greatest photograph, but it's interesting that this probably was somebody's artwork of some sort. The frame itself is pretty nice. Looks to me like it holds an 11 by 14 print. So this week I'm going to go over, get 11 by 14 print made of that bathroom shot, put it in here, and complete this little project. But that's a pretty nice find for $3. Okay guys, so I went to my local camera store here. I actually went online, uploaded the bathroom file, ordered my print. It's a pretty slick little deal that they've got, and within one day it's done. I'm here to pick it up now. So 11 by 14 print, did it online. Somebody told me that Spartan Photo is one of the last camera stores left in South Carolina. I don't know if that's true, but kind of neat to actually have a camera store here in town. Yeah, it made getting this print really easy. Okay guys, so here is the finished product. Let me make sure there's no reflections on there for you. I think that turned out pretty good. $13.90 I think I paid for the print. $3 for the frame. Cleaned up pretty nice. Now all I gotta do is put it on the wall, and that was a pretty good little project. I enjoyed that. If you enjoyed it, leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up if you would. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that, and I thank you guys for watching. As always, it is a pleasure to do this channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.